This is AJ Jacobson with Rivals.com. I'm talking to Brandon Buckner, 2021 linebacker defensive end hybrid from Seguro High School in Arizona. Brandon, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, and I go to Chandler High School.
Oh, Chandler. I'm sorry. I was just looking up all the guys that go to Arizona, and that's so funny. I made that mistake because you guys were the champions of the state last year and one of the top 10 high school programs in the nation. I probably should have gotten that right.
You good.
Hey, one thing I didn't know about you was that turned out you injured your ankle early in last season. Right as it was getting started, you missed 4 games. Talk about how hard it was, because I went through the same thing, by the way, my junior year in high school, injured it right before the first game, missed 6 games actually. It was so tough. Talk about how it was for you missing a few games.
It was tough, all the hype going into last season, I was really looking forward to it. Definitely your junior year, that's like your biggest year when it comes to recruiting and just football in general. So it was tough, but I feel like missing those 4 games helped me in the long run. Just seeing and just overlooking what I did this past season, I think it was just a blessing in disguise because I felt like I had a great season coming back. So it was tough, but I was just glad that I came back healthy.
What was amazing to me is when you did come back healthy, how productive you were so fast. I mean, you led your team in tackles for loss, sacks. I saw you, the first clip in your film, you ran an interception back for a touchdown. I mean, what was your favorite play out of everything that we just talked about?
Oh, man. Well, my favorite play from the season probably has to be interception is definitely up there in the state game, but it's probably the game against Brophy. That's like my coming out game when I had like 5 sacks. That game was just amazing, That's probably like my biggest game that I probably ever had, but that was probably the most exciting game for me.
It seemed to me, and I don't want to be unfair to the rest of your teammates, but it seemed like even on a really good team, you were still a dominant player. What do you think you need to do between now and your senior season, which is you're probably getting started at getting training for? What do you need to do to pick up your game that next notch?
Definitely, first thing is just staying healthy. That's the main thing, keeping my body in shape and just doing the little things to go longer during the game. But when it comes to a football standpoint, I'm definitely just feeling confident in every move that I throw, just being more versatile, and just being physical, just working on the little things to make me a better player. So there's definitely a lot, but definitely confidence with every move, and just asserting my dominance on the field.
I see you, let's fast forward 1 year. You'll be a University of Oregon Duck. I see you kind of as like an outside linebacker defensive end hybrid that's going to be a pass rusher type of guy. What are the Duck coaches talking with you about what they're seeing for your future?
Definitely what you said. I'll be playing boundary outside linebacker. So that would be the linebacker on the line of scrimmage, coming off the field. Pass rushing, that's what they really like about my film, my ability to rush the passer and just get in after the quarterback. So they definitely see me coming off the edge a lot and definitely moving me around and also dropping me back and pass coverages and zones. Just depends because they move players around a lot. Playing the Pac-12, you're going to get new looks every week. So they really like my athletic ability to pass rush, but also they can feel like they can drop me back in times.
Yeah, for sure. I was looking at your schedule, and obviously you guys were undefeated, 13-0, ran to the state championship, etc. But I think the first game on your schedule was Liberty, and Liberty is the home of another future Duck, Maliki Mataveo.
Yes,
did you know him at that game? I mean, you two are 2 of the top players in all of Arizona.
Yes, sir. I actually didn't know Mo at the time, but I heard about him, just seeing him just preparing for that game. We're just that was our key player who we need to focus on. But me and Mo, we talked here and there, but I feel like now that we are Ducks, I feel like we're gonna have a really good friendship, on and off the field.
I talked with him about this, and Ty Thompson about the same thing, and that is that the Ducks seem to be super hot in Arizona right now. I mean, there's 4 commits from the state, and it's for the top players, for like the top 5 players in the state, and you're all going to be Ducks. What is it about Oregon right now that's attracting you guys from your area?
First of all, for me, I really like the education and all the tools and resources they give you off the field to be successful when football is not around anymore. But I feel like the second thing is just Coach Cristobal is building a winning program, and you could tell that he's building something special. If you watched last year, Rose Bowl champions playing against Wisconsin, that was definitely a big deal for the program. And now you see it, we're creating a pipeline, I guess you could say. Arizona going to Oregon, Johnny Johnson, Tyler Shuck. Now the four of us is going up there. So we feel like we can be a part of something special. We all, in the group chat that we have, we definitely want to bring a natty to Eugene. And we feel like this is the class that can do it.
Yeah, I was talking, who was it, to Maliki about that group chat, and he said that you guys really kind of enjoy that, really get to know each other better. But he said one of the leaders of that forum is Big Jax.
Yes,
if you talk offensive center from Draper. Talk a little about that group chat and how Jax is doing that role.
Man, Jackson, he's a cool guy. He's so focused and just trying to get all the best players, and we just listen to him because he brings so much energy to the group chat. Just sending us funny things. And we're just getting a chance to really know each other. But I feel like when we see each other in person, when we get up to Eugene, I feel like it'll be even more special. But Jackson, man, he's the head leader of everything. We just follow what he does, and I feel like we can get it. Few players, he has a very powerful voice, and just seeing him on Twitter all the time, trying to get players, trying to tweak them to come over to Oregon, giving them little hints in there. It's definitely amazing. So Jackson's a cool dude.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's a lot of fun. I mean, back when I was your age, the internet didn't exist yet, so I never knew who my teammates were going to be when I got to college. So I had to meet them then. So it must be a neat experience, meeting them beforehand. So that is pretty cool. Let me ask you about and other communications you're doing right now would be at the Oregon staff. I imagine Coach Wilson, I imagine Coach Salavia, but I don't know positively who's all in communication with you from Oregon. So who are you talking to right now? What you guys talking about?
Definitely, you hit it spot on, Coach Joe, Coach Ken Wilson, and Coach Cristobal. We're just talking about life. Of course, what's the tough times that are going on in the world right now, and just keeping up with each other. Just make sure the family's safe, like how we're doing and all that. So, just hearing from them like every other week or just throughout the day, it definitely means a lot. Definitely during these hard times.
One of the things I hear from recruit after recruit after recruit is that one of the reasons they like the Oregon staff is that they're the sense of family. It's real.
Yes.
It's not just words for them. Talk about your impression of what you see out of the Duck family and why that was attractive to you.
It's definitely a family feeling. They were my first scholarship after my sophomore year. So it definitely just felt home from the jump. When I first visited, I was like, Mom, like this actually feels like one big family. Everybody gets along. They bring so much energy, and they care about you when it's not about football. They really want to get to know you. Get your parents, like know your background. So they just feel like my parents, I guess. Yeah, I guess that just another parent figure in my life, and the relationship that we have on and off the field is just amazing. So it's definitely a deep connection.
One of the things that I've noticed about the staff is that they recruit the athletes like everyone else, but they also do kind of go the next step, and they also recruit the families, and they make sure that the mom and dad or the guardians or whoever is on board with the decision to talk about that in your case and how that was in your process.
For mom, number one is always education. So she always asks the education questions, and they hit a spot on. You can't get a better education at Oregon. They have so many resources and tools for you to be successful. And then for my dad, he just wanted me to go there to be a place that feels like home and something that's comfortable for me, where I can see myself in for the next 3 to 4 years. So it was just they hit all the questions spot on. So it was nice.
That's nice to hear. And then, with this pandemic, obviously there's been no travel. It's a recruiting dead period because of the safety issues and all that. When was your last visit up here to Eugene, and when might you make your next trip up here?
My last visit, it was for the Civil War game when they played against Oregon State. So that was my last time I was up there. And I'm hoping for the next time it will probably be for official. And I wanted to get some guys, that are already committed there. Probably we can set up something and go at the same time. So I hope that can work out pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a blast. It's always fun to go on those officials, and I'm sure you're going to get your chance to do that one of these days as soon as the NCAA says it's safe to do so, because, it's always nice to have those 2 days. It's almost like a paid vacation.
Yes, sir.
What did you like? I mean, I lived in Eugene. I was in the Army for quite a while, but other than that, I've lived in Eugene almost my entire life because I love it. What did you like about this area?
It's definitely laid back and chill, because that's definitely like my personality. I'm very laid back, chill type of person. So I feel like it goes hand in hand, and definitely just everybody's just nice. No distractions around, so you basically up there for business, and you have that goal to reach the NFL. It's definitely, I just like the home feeling, and just going up there with familiarity with my players from Arizona, and also my cousin that's already up there, Braden Swinson. So that's what I like about it.
That's really cool. I didn't know Braden Swinson's your cousin. That's really cool. What does he think about the Ducks, or about Eugene and being a Duck?
He loves it. He's from Georgia, so it was different at first for him, but he said that he loves it, and it's just another home for him. So I was like, hey, he likes it. I like it. I feel like it's going to be a good experience.
I think Braden's been here in town for like 6 months or something. Like, he's been here for a bit, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You kind of cracked me up when you said that you're a laid back guy, because you seem laid back now, but I just watched your film and you were not laid back on your film. How do you flip a switch? I mean, why is Brandon Buckner on the field so different than this Brandon Buckner right here?
Man, my friends ask me that question all the time. I don't know what it is. Like when I'm on the field, like, it's just something that goes in my head that just turns on. Like, I gotta go. It's go time, because this is what I do. Just preparing and just being around the game my whole life, because my dad was a coach. He played in the NFL, so just definitely just being around the game. I feel like from other recruits, I feel like I'm the most unique. Because I have so much knowledge about the game. I feel like I can just turn it on when I need to, and like when I'm on the field, it's just a different person. So, it's crazy. I don't know how it works, but it just does.
Well, it works for you, no doubt about it. You're a highly productive defender, no doubt. One thing that interests me is usually when I watch a guy's film, sometimes it's in a 2 point, sometimes in a 3 point. I like to bet either way. I mean, sometimes I go, oh gosh, he should be down in a stance, or oh, he should be up on his feet. You look equally comfortable, charging out of your stance or starting up on your feet. What do you anticipate at Oregon, how they're going to use you that way?
Definitely, they see me in a 2 point.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable in both, either or. However they want to use me, I'll be fine with it. So I'm definitely going to be looking forward to the transition on how they're going to use me up there. Going to the linebacker spot, just learning everything. Because I usually, as you see on my thumb, my hand is usually on the ground. So probably just going to get back used to him being a 2 point stance more. But either or works best for me. So I have no problem with it.
It seemed like you guys did a lot of 3-man fronts. Maybe I just did the clips I saw. There's 3-man fronts where you must have gotten double teamed quite a bit on a 3-man front.
A little bit. It just depends on the teams that we're playing, but most of the time they weren't doubling me. So,
well, that was stupid.
Hey, that's better for me.
That's why you had 10 sacks in 9 games.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go. So, what's next for Chandler? What's next? Have you guys started your work? And I got the high school right this time. Yay for me. What's next for you guys, and have you started up yet? Anything?
Yes, sir. This is our 3rd week starting back our, I guess you could say, workouts, or just conditioning and lifting. So we've been going Monday through Thursday, 7 to 10, working out on the track, running, conditioning, lifting. So this is our 3rd week, and as of right now, we have a season, but we're just in phase 1 right now. So
yeah,
as a phase 1, we can't really use any football. So right now it's just all technique, fundamentals, and just getting back in the swing of things.
So you guys can't practice with the football. What are the quarterbacks throwing? What are the receivers catching right now?
Nothing. Nothing.
They can't even throw a tennis ball. Nothing.
Nothing. We can't use nothing.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't know. My wife and I go on a walk every day. That's how we're handling this Corona thing. So, the last thing I always ask people, Brandon, before I let you go is, what is a message that you've got for Duck fans? We're going to see you here in Eugene before, it's going to happen before people know. What message have you got for these guys?
For the Duck fans out there that are watching or will watch this, I just want to say that I'm gonna give everything that I got. You're gonna get a hard worker, a humble person, a person that's gonna give his all. I promise that we're gonna bring a natty to Eugene. So that's the goal, and you're gonna get the best out of me. So let's go Ducks.
All right. Duck fans, there you have it. Elite defender, Brandon Buckner from elite program, Chandler. Hey, man, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to Rivals.com. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No time.
Have a great